Okay, I wanted to make a short video showing you the first. This is a video that's related to the first steps we take when we're serving clients and helping them locate the most perfect diamond for their call. So, part of our preliminary analysis, you guys don't really see this, but this is what we're doing behind the scenes. Let's say a client goes to our website and they fill out on our website the Find Me a Diamond form from our concierge. Okay, and you fill out this form here. When you fill out this form, you're going to be communicating to us all the information that we need to know when we're looking or hunting down a diamond for you. And so this, what I'm about to show you is part of the investment that we make into your purchase. So before we even ask you to drop a dime with us, or before we even encourage you into any particular diamond, let's say you fill that form out and the diamond you're looking for, I'm going to be using a round diamond in this example, because it's part of our preliminary analysis. We're going to go through, there's after you fill this out and you tell us what you want in your diamond, you're going to give us carat weight, clarity, color range, your budget range, if there's anything in regarding nuances that you want or don't want in your diamond, fluorescence or no fluorescence, things like that. What we're going to do, our team here is going to hunt down the best diamond for your call. And when we do this, I just want to show you, because we search amongst, we're going to be looking among graphics when we do this. We're going to be looking at GIA reports. There's a lot of things that we look at personally that a lot of our competitors don't look at or don't do or don't take the time to do. So one of our distinctive differences is really it's in customer service and the customer service that we give our clients. So this is part of that service. This is before we even hunt down and locate the diamond. This is part of our process. So I'm looking at a diamond here with a fairly recent report date of December 30th of 2024. No big whoop. The time of this video here, we're in April of 2025, so it's only a few months old or whatnot. But what we're going to do as we do our preliminary analysis and decide, is this going to be a diamond that we call in for this client or encourage them into or not? So we take certain critical data from the GIA report. Let me show you what we do. So here's first our measurement, 732 to 738. We're going to enter, obviously our GIA report online is here on the diamond on the right hand side of the screen. On the left hand side of the screen we have our diamond calculator program, or Diamond Calc. It's a program that's no longer in issue, but it's a program that we use really fairly regularly. We do use it regularly in our daily services to our clients. So what I'm doing here is entering the measurements of this diamond on the GIA report, and to the right of it we have asset results. There's a number of different views that we have access to within this program where we can see critical data. So when we're looking at asset results on a diamond, we're looking at issues of light performance and how these colors translate to what it is we're going to visibly see on a daily basis. Because let's face it, you're not wearing a GIA report on your finger, you're wearing a diamond. And if a diamond isn't exhibiting the best characteristics that it's supposed to, why even bother buying it? You don't want to get a diamond that's leaking light like a sieve and all that stuff. So let's just we're gonna see what these measurements produce. So as I punch in these measurements and I can lock them in, I'm going to do so. So we have the measurements that we just put in, the minimum diameter, the maximum diameter, and the total depth. Now we're going to go down here to the proportions, and we're going to lock in these average proportions. So this one has an average crown angle of 35 degrees. This has a crown height, by the way, of 14.5%. I can put that in here as well, but quite frankly, if I have the crown angles of a diamond, that's all I need. I don't have to bother with crown height, because angles are going to be the most crucial part of this equation. We have a 59 table. Let's lock that in. We have a pavilion angle of 41.6. Okay, we're going to lock that in as well. There's no culet, so the culet's going to be pointed. And the girdle here says medium to slightly thick. The girdle here says thin. We're going to bump that to medium. And as you'll see, the weight changed to 150. So the estimated weight of this diamond is a 150. The actual weight of this diamond is a 153 based on the report. So that's okay. That's close enough. So it produces these asset results. Okay. Just a brief. Now I'm just going to just cut to the chase here. This is a diamond we wouldn't waste our time of day with. Okay. If I see these results on asset results, I'm not going to waste your time or money with it. We're not going to waste our time or money with it. Okay. All this white area you see under the table facet is going to translate to light leakage. You say, Jonathan, how do you know that for sure? I know it for a fact. I've been doing this now for 2 decades. And we hold a number of patents here on diamonds that I myself have invented and created centered around this technology, okay, which is in our private reserve as far as the lab growns go. Now, white is light leakage. Green represents light that's being drawn off, or reflections, whatever environment you're in, reflections being drawn off the horizon, reflecting in the diamond and up through the top. Light coming, or reflections coming from that area. The greens represent very specific 0 to 45 degree angular spectrum. So reflections coming in from that area are generally going to be dull reflections. I generally don't like to see a lot of green in asset results. It's not a turn on. It tells me his diamond's not going to be too good. That coupled with the light leakage, absolute none. The reds are good things. I would like to see more reds. And quite frankly, what we're shooting for when we hunt for our clients is, or our asset results, you'll see I'm pulling it up right here. I had it on the screen in that diamond before, actually. In this program, there's a number of different views. Office lighting you saw. Here's disco lighting. These are the built-in asset results that we see within this program, which are these here are phenomenal asset results. I'll go over why in a second. But there's a lighting environment that we have here that we use that mimics most closely the actual photography. But look at the difference between these two diamonds' asset results. By the way, these are 2 GIA triple excellent diamonds. Okay, so a lot of people, say, I found a GIA excellent, and they throw up their hands and they say it's the best. No, it's not the best. That's the best. This one is the best. Okay, because in the world of GIA does have, admittedly, a pretty liberal grading system if they're going to allow both of these diamonds to fall into the excellent grade. And these diamonds are not going to be priced differently either. This is absolutely the more valuable diamond on the right with regards to cutting and cut quality. This one on the left, definitely not. So, but this is part of the investment that we make into our clients. Now, one more thing before I end this short clip here is when we invest in our clients, I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. There are people who I've shared this information with, and then they say, all right, give me the GIA number. Let me see the GIA report. Yeah, especially on the ones that we hunt down that are the rarest and top of the lines. And then they'll go off and they'll buy it from after we've done all the work and research, we'll go off and buy it to the first guy who's going to give it to him $50 cheaper. So I'm just going to be candid with you guys. We do not share. When we're doing the hunting for you and we're doing the investing of our time, and time is money, to find you the best, we're not going to share enough information from this GIA report to hang ourselves with. All right? Let's face it, people are in nature are generally, they're going to seek out the cheapest possible way. But we're going to let me just tell you this. We're going to give you a fair, excellent, and competitive price for whatever it is you're looking for on the market. Okay? If you want us to match or beat prices online, we can do that too. Apples for apples, service for service. So if we're just drop shipping a diamond to you and you don't care about all this stuff, no problem. We can drop ship as cheap as the next guy can. But we're going to invest. It's going to take time. It's going to take capital. Because even after we hunt down a winner, let's say we find a diamond for you that has these gorgeous results, we got to create a link for the diamond for you to check out with. Then the diamond gets sent to our lab where we confirm these results, and we're able to see with critical detailed accuracy things like this. Okay, so this is a report that we generate here in the lab. Obviously, I had to call it Rhino's Gem Report. But in this here, we're able to see the exact dimensions of the diamond, not rounded dimensions, but exact dimensions. We're able to see the AGS light performance grade. 0 is what we're looking for. We love to see all these bars maxed out for brightness, dispersion, scintillation, and leakage. We're able to see if the diamond was cut to a level of precision, making it a true hearts and arrows diamond. Does the diamond exhibit with photographic evidence a hearts and arrows pattern? If there are people out there claiming diamonds as hearts and arrows and not showing any evidence. So I like evidence, as do our clients. And we're able to generate all of this information determining the AGS grade as well as the GIA cut grade of excellent on a stone. And the nice thing about this is I can run this examination on not just GIA diamonds, but on HRD, on IGI, GCAL, any of the other labs. If I want to see how their standards compare to the strictest standards, I got that information here at our fingertips. So this is part of the investment we make into our clients. And also, when we're spending that time, listen, we're going to share with you enough information from the GIA report that's pertinent. Okay? And then once the diamond, and we create the link, you check out with the diamond gets sent to our lab, and we're able to perform all this analysis. Now, this is the scientific part of the analysis, using the exact science GIA and AGS use, but then we even go a step further, and we're going to show you how these asset results correlate with human observation in the lighting environments that are going to display diamond brightness, diamond fire, and diamond scintillation. So this is customer service that sets us apart from every single one of our competitors. This is the distinctive difference. And that's your shorty for today.